What's up guys, it's Alfred and I am back with another video. So for today's video guys, I'm going to be showing you all how I like to pluck my units. This is a detailed plucking tutorial. So basically I'm going to show you all how I pluck this unit right here. So if you don't know anything about that, just check the description box down below if you do want to purchase this unit from me. For today's video, like I said, I'm just going to be showing you all how I like to pluck my units. I'm going to be showing you all how I pluck this unit right here just to make it look as natural as possible. I didn't over pluck it, nor did I like only pluck a little bit, because these units do come pre-plucked already. So I just showed you all how I like to, you know, just do additional plucking on a pre-plucked unit just to make it look as realistic as possible. So yeah, this video is highly requested. So I was like, I have to do a plucking tutorial for my first video this week. And also I'm doing a deal where I will be customizing only like a select few units for everybody asking me if I customize wigs, if I sell wigs. Yes, I'm selling wigs, but for everybody else who may not, you know, have the funds available right now to, you know, buy a customized wig already, I am doing these tutorials in order for you all to just buy the wig straight from me or from another hair company, and you could literally just follow any tutorial that you want to see and get the same result, hopefully, if you follow my steps. If this is your first time seeing my face or watching one of my videos, hello, my name is Alfred, nice to meet you. And if you're returning, welcome back, bitch. You already know I missed you. So all of the new viewers here, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below before you leave, and both new and returning, please do not forget to turn on my post notifications by clicking that bell button down below to be notified every time I post a video. So basically this is the hair look right here. For the first little look, I just wanted to keep it short, sweet, and simple and just do a middle part straight unit. I think this is like my most popular unit that I did like a while ago, my 13x6 straight middle part wig. I feel like that is like my most popular or most like hyped up wig. So I was like, I have to drop a straight middle part wig. So yeah guys, enough of me rambling. Let's just get right on into the video. Alright y'all, so this is the wig right here. This is one of my undetectable full lace units. So as y'all can see, the lace, where is it sis? And y'all see those knots? Y'all already know I love me some small knots. So all of my wigs are an Indian natural wave texture, and this is in a 26-inch. So first off, I'm just gonna pop her on my wig head real quick so I could just start customizing it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pin it down as well. I just like to use like 3 or 4 pins just so I could have it, you know, pinned down as accurately as possible. So they all come pre-plucked, but you already know I like to do additional plucking. So I'm gonna take 2 different type of tweezers. The white ones are a little bit more dull than the silver ones. The silver ones were a little bit newer. So first I'm just gonna go ahead and high comb everything back. I don't like to pluck my units when they're wet because that's not an accurate representation of when I actually put it on my head and when I actually wear it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the lower side of it, if that makes sense, the lower side of the tweezers, because this side is more delicate and it doesn't pull as many hairs out as the pointier side. So I'm just gonna take this side and I'm just gonna start plucking sporadically throughout the lace. And as I'm doing this, I'm gonna take my hot comb just to press everything back because I like to wear my units like pressed back. So I like to pluck it when it's pressed back, so when I put it on my head I know exactly how it'll look. So after I'm done with that layer, I'm just gonna go ahead and part a new layer out and just keep going back. And as you all can see, that little piece right there is too dense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my white tweezers because these are a little bit more forgiving and safer, and I know I won't pluck too much hair out if I don't want to. So after that, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my hot comb and press everything back, and then I'm gonna take the pointy side of the tweezers and go ahead and tweeze at the actual front of the hairline to fade that out. If you only take one thing from this video, bitch, take that. You wanna go ahead and tweeze the front of the hairline out like as sporadic as possible so that it can have that gradient effect. You don't want the hairline to start thick, because if it starts thick, then it won't look realistic, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna take the pointier side of the tweezers just to have an accurate, you know, tweeze, because with the pointier side I know exactly where I want to tweeze and I know exactly what hairs I want to pull out. So you just have to keep in mind like a realistic hairline when you are plucking. You just have to keep in mind like what you want your lace to look like when it's on. So as you all can see, the front of the hairline is very thinned out, but it looks natural. It looks like regular baby hair. So that's the way to get your frontal looking natural when you are plucking it. You don't want to leave that part too thick because then it will appear, you know, wiggy and everything. So look at that side over there. You can see the front is more thicker than that side, so that side is looking, you know, a little bit more wiggier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing that I did on that side to the opposite side. So as you all can see, I'm just going in and tweezing out with the lower side of the tweezers first, just so I can, you know, be safe and I won't pluck out too much at first. And then I'm going in with my hot comb again, and then I just went ahead and used the pointier side of the tweezers to go ahead and fade out the front of the hairline. So then after that, I just went ahead and took my hot comb and my flat iron and I just straightened the hair. I was gonna put crimps in it, but I just decided to do like a classic middle part, you know, updated tutorial for the other tutorial that I did like a while ago. So this is the unit all complete and plucked. As you all can see, she is looking like a scalp. Come on, y'all see her? Do y'all see her? So now I'm just gonna go ahead and define my part. This is what I like to do in my middle part wigs. I used to pluck the middle part, but now I don't like to pluck it. I just like to take some foundation and an angle brush, because I realized when you pluck the part over time, it could get wider and wider and wider, and then your part would be wide as hell, and that's just not cute. So doing makeup, it just eliminates all of that and it looks seamless. It just looks great, especially if you have a nice quality wig with small knots, because then the knots won't be showing and everything like that. So it would just make everything look better. So after that, I just went ahead and styled the unit a little bit more before I went ahead and put her on. And this is how she is looking, nice and natural, looking like a scalp already. It looked like the dome head grew hair out of her head. You see that? Come on, sis. Come on, sis. Come on. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put her on, pop her on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush my hair back. Y'all have seen me put on these wigs countless of times, but for anybody who's new here, I'm just gonna explain what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take my Got2b not freeze blasting spray, the bodifying hairspray. I don't like to use the freeze blasting spray because that spray just makes it everything complicated, bitch. When I'm trying to clean everything up, it just makes it complicated. So I just like to use that hairspray instead. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my ball cap. I'm gonna do the ball cap method, and I like to go ahead and cut out my ears first so that I could get a clean, flat, you know, flesh melt on to the skin and the ball cap, and I don't have to, you know, push it down over my ears and, you know, it coming up and everything like that. So after that, I'm just gonna spray some hairspray on it too, just to give it a little bit more security, and I'm just gonna blow dry it on cool just to expedite the, you know, the drying process. Then I'm just gonna take my foundation on a brush to go ahead and create that ball cap effect and just make everything look seamless, because the goal in this is to make it look like it is skinned under your actual wig cap. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the ear tabs first, and then I like to cut my wig cap in 3 sections because it just makes it easier for me, because I like to get like a close, clean cut like right after my hairline starts. So I don't like to leave that much cap on my head. So I like to go ahead and pull the cap back as to where like it starts in the beginning of my hairline, so I won't have that much cap on. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and take my wig and pop her on, and she is giving the girl scalpiana. This shit is growing out my scalp. Do y'all see this wig? Do y'all see this wig? Oh, my favorite wig in the entire world, sis. I swear to God. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take my rat tail comb, like the little pointy part, and just make like an outline, make like a little red line on my forehead, so I don't have to use any like any pencil or anything like that, just to eliminate anything getting messy. So then I'm just gonna take the same spray. I like to use this spray to glue down my wigs, because using glue, I would have used glue in this video, but a bitch was pre-filming, a bitch was filming a whole bunch of videos, and if I would have used glue, it would have got messy and everything. So the hairspray just eliminates the mess, and I've been using this for a couple months now, ever since I started putting on wigs, and I abide by it. I trust in it 100%. A lot of people ask me where I get mine from, so I usually get mine from the beauty supply store. Well, that was when I was in Chicago, but now that I'm in LA, I can't really find it in store, so I just get it on Amazon. So I will leave an Amazon store link down below in the description bar, so you all can go ahead and purchase it if you do want to try it out. I promise y'all, this shit is so much better than the freeze blasting spray. But anyway, I digress. So now moving on, I'm just cutting off the lace using some eyebrow scissors. So I like to use eyebrow scissors because it gives it like a clean, close cut, and you know, the eyebrow scissors are so small, so it gets very detailed. So after that, I just spray some more hairspray just to melt the edges and everything in. So as you all can see, this lace is so transparent that my actual wig cap is showing underneath, because I guess I didn't match it good enough to my skin tone. So if you do decide to go ahead and purchase one of these wigs, please make sure to go ahead and match your wig cap to your skin tone, because bitch, that shit will show underneath. So now I'm just going ahead and cutting off my sideburns and everything like that, and doing some quick baby hairs. So the way I like to do my baby hairs is just take like a little piece from the edges, like literally the smallest piece. I like to do the most minimal baby hairs just because it just makes my wigs look more realistic on me per se. Like I know some people like to do the dramatic baby hairs and it look good as hell on them, like should just be looking good, but when I try to do dramatic baby hairs, it just makes me look weird. I don't know. So I just like to do like small little swoops and just like very natural, clean baby hairs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and perform this on the other side, and I'm just taking the olive oil mousse, and like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and take little pieces, like literally like 4 strands of hair type pieces. Then after I've laid them down with the mousse, I'm just gonna take the edge of my do-rag, and I like this because I get to roll the actual fabric back so that it melts like everything into my skin. So I'm just gonna keep that on for like 45 minutes, and then after that, I pop her off, and boom, sis, she is scalp. You see that? You see that? Alright guys, so that was the end of the video. I hope that you all enjoyed it, and I hope that you all could take any tips and tricks that I have found for myself and apply them in your wig routine. If you need to, just go ahead and just rewind the video and just keep watching it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until you finally get it. I'm making these tutorials to help you all out there save some money, some time, and just start doing this yourself, because I promise you, with hard work and practice, bitch, you will get it. You will get it. You might have to pluck a few bald spots and some wigs like I did, but you will get it, sis. I promise you. Yeah, guys, if you don't already, do not forget to follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. They are both Alfred III, the same as my YouTube name. If you are interested in this wig, do not forget to check the description box down below. All of the hair details and the links will be down there. So yeah, just go over there, check them out, go to my website. But yeah, guys, I love you all so fucking much, and bye, bitch.